What's up, guys? Chris here with Cohesive Friendship Unit. I'm here with Jake
Hey guys.
and Jeremy.
What's up?
We saw the first game from Microsoft's next console, Project Scarlet, and that game was Halo Infinite. We got a nice 5 and change minute cinematic trailer, and we're here to talk about it. We're here to give our thoughts on Halo Infinite. And before we do that, we are doing a giveaway at 600 subs. We're giving away a hat in time on Steam. If you want to support us, a sub would be greatly appreciated. Throw us a like if you want, and let us know down in the comments below how you feel about Halo Infinite and Project Scarlet. Alright guys, we got to see Halo Infinite, and yeah, we got a trailer. What do we think?
I'm excited. Still excited from when they announced it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Halo always looks cool, so,
I think, more excited at this point for the Master Chief Collection,
Agreed.
but I am not disappointed with this.
Yeah, I'm pretty hype about the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
But it is coming out much sooner.
That's part of the reason.
Yeah.
The other reason is because this trailer was fine. I guess I don't know. Like if I was 343, I would have shown this off differently.
How so?
I thought it showed some cool things. Like it showed I liked how they showed the hologram thing, which means when we do see Cortana, it will be lit. Like they showed how cool things look. But I guess I'm a little like irked that they spent so much time on like who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
And other than that, it was totally fine. I was totally cool with it. I do kind of wish there was a little bit more, only because like we waited a year from the kind of preview engine trailer, and here we are a year later, and kind of this is what we got. And realistically, we're probably gonna wait until next E3 before we see it again. This was like a little too much of a tease for me, but it is what it is. And it did look fine. It was weird seeing like I was looking at it the whole time like this is the next gen, like this is what it looks like, and I guess maybe a little underwhelmed by that, but not upset by any means.
I agree with that as well. I didn't realize that it was a next gen trailer until you told me. I was just like, "Ooh, a trailer." So I think that probably doesn't speak. And even when I was watching it, I thought maybe I'm just too critical, but I didn't think for a cutscene that the facial animations for the dude and the pelican were particularly impressive. I thought he looked pretty cartoony.
It's gonna be cross-gen. I think they're being weird about this, but it's definitely a launch game on Scarlet, which is the next Xbox, and it's also coming out on Xbox One from what I can discern.
I thought the graphics had its moments that looked really good, and it had
Chief
its
looks
moments
good.
that were looking like meh, not that good.
Hmm.
So but I agree. It was disappointing not to see any not even gameplay, but just anything. Like we really didn't see anything at all, besides the fact that a little bit of the Halo ring got wrecked.
We saw his armor charge.
Yeah.
We heard the music go ba 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 ba.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
That was cool.
I'm with Chris. It's like they could have showed a little bit more, and we're definitely not going to get anything else anytime soon.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, on more of a positive note, I do think so. I do think that this is like kind of Microsoft acknowledging that this is a turning point. They talked it up before the trailer showed. They were like, this Halo is the reason people bought Xboxes, and Halo Infinite will be the reason people buy Scarlets, and it's going to be a launch title. I think they have a lot of confidence in this game, and Halo has kind of been on a downward trajectory as of late. I think they have faith in this product. I think it just needs more time to cook before they can show us like literally anything.
It honestly felt kind of like a soft reboot. Like
Yeah.
it visually kind of harkened back to the style of Halo 1. I saw a lot of comments being made about how the music was integrating themes from 1, 2, and 3. And it brought the sense of scale kind of back down. Like we're not talking about like the billions of Halo rings or whatever the fuck they've been doing for the last 2 games. It's like, no, there's one Halo ring. Master Chief just woke up again. So like it kind of is a clean slate. So I think that's kind of, I agree with you, Chris. They're trying to kind of reset a little bit what Halo means. And I think part of that is why they focused so much on the story in the trailer. Because I think the reaction to the story, particularly in Halo, what was the most recent one? 6?
5.
5? Would be 6. The reaction to the story in 5 seemed to be pretty negative.
The amount of times that Chief has woken up out of some
many.
slumber or from space. Classic Halo. But in the last trailer, remembering back to that was pretty much just environment on the Halo ring.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were speculating that this might be some form of an open world game or a slightly more open world kind of RPG-like game. And this we're seeing Chief in space kind of doing the typical Halo thing where you hop on to an enemy ship and you kick ass and you go do the next thing. So I'm wondering if we will see that kind of open worldy thing that everyone was predicting from the last trailer, or if everyone just kind of pulled that out of their ass and we had no idea what we were talking about.
That's what I wish was answered. Like, I wish, because honestly, when it comes to Halo, and I know that I might not necessarily be everyone here, but Halo is about like the gameplay and kind of the setting, and what they showed, the setting being like realistically it was a spaceship, and
it was a Pelican, dude.
It was yeah, you're right. It was a Pelican. Like, and they showed that little scene where it was like the kid talking to his mom about like bullshit that has nothing to do with, like, that will never be relevant in the game, probably. Watch me be wrong, and that'd be like the core of the whole game. I just wish like we saw him on a Halo, like in the woods of the Halo or something. Or like they made it clear what the vision for Halo Infinite being different from Halo, what you would assume to be 6 would be, you know?
Yeah. And we've been talking a lot about Zelda recently, and that, I mean, Zelda's similar in my mind because that was a big title for Nintendo, sold consoles, and they really reimagined it when they came out with Breath of the Wild on the Switch. I mean, it's still an RPG, but I would put it as so different from the past ones that they essentially reimagined. And I really hope they do that with Halo, because if they want this to be a console seller, it's gonna have to be pretty different. And we didn't see any of that, which is disappointing. I'm not saying we won't, but I would have liked to see some confirmation that we were getting something a little different.
Yeah.
And that hologram, all we know is that a bunch of time passed, so that doesn't tell us anything.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's fine, but...
Yeah, or he grows a beard fast, so who knows?
No, he said it. I think someone did the math. I don't know, but it had been like some years. Some time has definitely passed. I think one thing I do slightly disagree with you, Chris, is that I think Halo 1 actually had a pretty solid story. Like, it wasn't like I wouldn't say it was a super plotty game. Like, it wasn't a story game combo.
Better than Breath of the Wild.
Oh, like a billion times better than Breath of the Wild. Not even close. But I'm not trying to dump on Breath of the Wild there. I'm saying, like, I thought the story was mildly interesting because it didn't give a ton away. Like, you knew you were fighting these aliens, and they seemed to have like a complex like system, but it didn't just tell you everything about it. You had to kind of infer. And the same thing goes for the Flood and the way that they were introduced, which was unexpected. And like, what did the Halo, like, it was a game that raised a lot of questions as you progressed and made you want to continue, not just because the game was interesting, but because you were, like, to an extent trying to unravel like what the fuck was going on. So I don't think it has to be like a deep like meta commentary or anything, but I think some sort of narrative freshness would be useful. And I think it also, I'm kind of expecting it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Halo story.
I've read the novels.
A lot of people out there love the Halo story. So I think we can, I mean, this was like a story trailer, so
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what they needed at this point. I think they needed something other than story to sell people on Halo.
But
Yeah.
would people? I don't think people would like react the same way to a reimagining of Halo as they did to Zelda.
Yeah, but when you like Zelda was not that much of a reimagining. It's not like all of a sudden it's like Zelda had guns and they were in space or something like that. But it was different enough. It was still a Zelda game, still an RPG, still the same world, but it was different enough that it was interesting.
Mhm.
And I think they need something like that. Bring in some RPG elements, bring in an open world, anything like that would be perfect.
Freshen it up somehow.
Right. Because, I mean, I'm not jazzed to buy the next gen Xbox because of this trailer. So I know they have some time, but
Good point.
they
Yeah,
got work to do.
I think part of my reception has to do with Microsoft basically introducing this console with a video that is basically saying, we have this brand new SSD, so worlds are going to load seamlessly, we're going to be able to stream data fast, it's 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X, and they showed us like a 2-character cutscene in a Pelican. Like, they could have like blown our fucking minds by doing this like insane Halo open world, like crazy ass thing. But they kept it confined, they kept it personal. And that's the choice they made, which is, again, fine. Maybe I don't know. Nintendo spoiled me.
I don't think they're there yet. I think it's really meant to be just like a teaser, just like a really like first taste, just to kind of like give you enough details that you're like excited about the idea of Halo coming back, get the announcement out there, but like leave you wondering like what's this game going to be about.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with you, but I think maybe that'll be next year. Next year will be the dazzling trailer, hopefully.
I think we might see something between now and the next E3. I know like 10 minutes ago I said it's going to be a while, but I think they're going to have to show something in between the two.
I think it kind of depends on what Sony does, honestly.
It's probably true.
I think if Sony's like, we're going to do a PS5 thing, Microsoft will probably follow suit. That's just
Fair
me.
point.
Or vice versa, like maybe Microsoft already has this in the works, but
They said holiday 2020.
holiday 2020 is when Scarlet will be coming out and Halo 6.
So like a year and a half from now.
Yep, year and a half from now ish. Yep. Which was also kind of nice, just now we like know that this is when the next consoles are coming out. So that's cool.
And Master Chief will tide us over, the Master Chief collection.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. And yeah, cool. All right, you guys have anything else?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. All right, well, if the listeners have anything, let us know down in the comments, and we'll be sure to get back to you and have a nice discussion. If you like the video, again, throw us a like. If you love us, sub us. That's all for us tonight, and we'll catch you guys next time.